Hi, I'm Karen McWilliam, and I want to share with you life with baby, because we know babies are so wonderful. I created this class because I found, as a doula, and a childbirth, someone who creates childbirth preparation classes, that we spend so much time and money and effort and preparation on that one day, right? Give or take. But then babies are here and everything changes. And we know this on some level, of course. But for most of us, that transition from partners to parents is so shocking, not just in terms of sleep challenges or lifestyle changes or uncertainties of how to care for our newborns, but also how our babies bring not only just the best out in us, but sometimes the worst. So I created Life with Baby in order to help families with this transition. Although most couples and parents come to Life with Baby with a desire to learn a bit more about their babies, how to hold them, how to diaper them, how to swaddle, bathe, soothe, feed, care for them, all of that good stuff, I actually spend at least half of our time together helping parents prepare for the things you may not be aware of. Things like how your identity shifts, the impacts that your babies will have on your relationships, communication strategies, realistic expectations of yourselves as parents, where and how your triggers may be and how that can show up in the way we respond to our babies, realistic sleep expectations, realistic feeding, and how our own relationships with our parents may change as we're developing relationships with our babies. I help families understand babies from a neurological, developmental, and physiological perspective, what they're actually capable of doing, not what we would like them to do. We discuss the often negative impact of social media, of our fast food culture, and how often what our babies' needs are don't line up with our needs or our expectations. And that's hard. And how do we find that balance? When my first child was born, I was highly aware of the depth of change and challenge that awaited me that I was not even remotely prepared for. I experienced postpartum depression that presented as anger and rage versus sadness and depression. I didn't even know that was a thing. I was not equipped to deal with that. And our daughter took a massive toll on our relationship. It didn't survive past 3 years. I had been traumatized by my daughter's birth and didn't realize the impact that trauma in birth had on my early parenting days. I desperately wanted to help families prepare for the hard parts of new parenthood. Life with Baby offers a safe space to explore the unfolding of parents before their new little ones are here. It is a place where we plant seeds, a place to start conversations about food preparation, sleep strategies and realities, how to communicate our needs to each other and our extended families. Life with Baby offers a place to learn about the fourth trimester, of how long it might take before you feel completely at ease in this new role. Why does it take as long as it often does? And how can I help nurture this journey? I created Life with Baby to hold space for all of the emotions, realities, and uncertainties to navigate the unfolding and ever-changing landscape of new parenthood. It's easy to love our babies. It is easy to be enthralled with their tiny toes and their tiny little noses. But it's harder to accept the often different reality of how we imagine it to be and how it actually is. It's easy to fall in love with your baby, to fall in love with your partner in ways you may find completely unromantic right now, to have fun as you make choices that don't always work out, to laugh at your mistakes, to learn to be silly, to roll with the trial and error of the wonderful, beautiful, fulfilling, and joyful experience of parenting and parenthood. But it is not always easy to do this alone. I got you. You are supported. You are understood. You are enough.